it'd be a massive improvement in driver fatigue, because and driver safety. We've got sort of the anti-jackknifing software. You don't have to worry about your brakes overheating if you go down a steep hill because we use regenerative. Like that energy goes back into the pack. So it's just like it's like radically better than a diesel semi. It's why the drivers love it.
Yeah. Recently, Elon confirmed that the Tesla Semi 2025 version is the safest in-Class 8 truck, and the Semi is poised to revolutionize the transportation industry with its remarkable improvements in efficiency and cost savings. With an energy consumption of less than 1.6 kilowatt hours a mile, the Semi can help businesses cut up to $200,000 in fuel costs per vehicle in just 2 years. So, how impressive is the final version of the Semi? How are the new features being updated for the Tesla Semi? Elon recently unveiled the latest updates on the production version of the Semi during the third quarter earnings call, revealing that this truck is packed with cutting-edge tech that'll leave everyone amazed. Kicking things off with what's under the hood, the battery and range has the Semi equipped with an incredibly efficient battery system, and as Elon confidently stated, it consumes less than 1.6 kilowatt hours a mile. Yes, think of the Semi as a truck that sips energy rather than guzzling it down. When fully loaded, it goes up to 500 miles on just one charge, and if you're running on E, you can push it over that range without needing a pit stop. The latest update for the Semi brings some impressive enhancements, particularly in the battery management system, especially when things get colder. Tesla's rolled out several improvements to the supercharging capabilities for those colder climates. Thanks to advancements in the battery management system, the Semi can now supercharge faster than ever before. You got the automatic defrost feature that has some upgrades too, both before and after using the supercharger. The new system focuses on heating the battery to facilitate faster charging, ensuring that your truck can juice up efficiently even in less than ideal weather conditions. For example, when temps go below 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, you can run into some unwanted issues, and when you're operating at temps around minus 20 degrees, the battery could lose up to 30% of its capacity. The battery won't hold on to as much juice when it's cold, meaning a reduced range. When temperatures drop, your charging time takes a hit, adding an extra 10 minutes to reach 70% capacity. Typically, this takes about a half hour with the 900 kilowatt hour battery. That's right, more time plugged in means less time on the road, and that can put a damper on your time schedule. But it's not just about charging time. Experts have found that the voltage of lithium-ion batteries can decrease by as much as 10% when operating in cold conditions. This drop in voltage can make it tougher for your truck to run optimally, impacting both performance and handling. Now, how does Tesla tackle these chilly challenges? With an advanced battery heating system, of course. This clever technology warms up the battery before it charges, ensuring it reaches an optimal temp for a smooth and efficient charge. It's like giving your truck a cozy winter jacket, helping it stay warm and ready to roll. Tesla has just rolled out its latest update, version 2024.44, specifically designed for semis that are currently running, as well as those in testing to perfect the final model. There's also an upcoming holiday update expected, which will introduce even more exciting features. Now, if you're wondering why the release notes might be read a bit differently when they come out in English, that's because they've been translated. Keep in mind, some of these features are also being involved in the Model 3, so there might be a couple tweaks or additions that are specific to particular regions and models. But let me tell you, here's something really cool for all of you folks that tow trailers. Tesla's introducing tow-friendly superchargers. These are special charging stations across the globe designed with trailer users in mind. If you've ever tried to hook up or unhook or maneuver a trailer just to charge your vehicle, especially in icier conditions, it can be pretty frustrating and tricky. This new update's about to make things a whole lot easier. Here's how it works. You can now check whether a supercharger station's compatible with your trailer. Just tap the supercharger icon on your map and you'll see if it's friendly for the truck. The compatible superchargers will even pop right up at the top of your list. It's like having a trusty sidekick that guides you to the best spots to recharge your vehicle without all the hassle. Tesla's enhanced blind spot warning system is now smarter than ever. Picture this, you're in a parking lot ready to open your car door, but suddenly a cyclist zooms by or another vehicle approaches fast. Well, don't worry. Tesla's upgraded system will flash warning lights, sound an alarm, and even prevent the door from opening. You just have to wait a moment and hit the button again to dismiss the warning. This feature originally launched over in China, but has now gone global with some added perks. It's available on the Model 3 and Cybertruck, and it's smart enough to see cars, bikes, pedestrians, even things like traffic cones. You can turn this feature on and off in the settings, making it a perfect example of how Tesla's AI is working hard to keep us all safe. But wait, there's more. This update includes some really cool features like the ability to estimate how much battery life you have left. This means you'll know exactly how far you can go before needing to recharge. Plus, there's now support for the Czech language navigation alongside the usual English options. While it may be software-driven, Tesla has ramped up security significantly, and their bug-fixing capability has reached an impressive 94% effectiveness based on real-world performance. The Tesla Update 38 has already started rolling out in waves, and just now, around 27% of their fleet has access to it. Coming up next is 44's update, which is set to be the final update. This version is expected to introduce even more features, including support for Apple Watches. We, along with many semi-drivers, cannot wait for this public rollout. Should happen next month or even sooner. How does Tesla enhance safety in the Semi?
We published our Q3 vehicle safety report, which shows one crash for every 7 million miles of autopilot. That compares to the US average one crash roughly every 700,000 miles. So it's currently showing a 10x safety improvement relative to the US average.
Well, when it comes to safety, Tesla's thought of just about everything, from a reinforced cabin design to advanced anti-rollover tech that keeps this big rig stable and secure even when hauling a full load. Tesla's also added a driver monitoring system to ensure drivers stay focused on the road. All this is built to keep us all safe, truckers and everyday motorists alike. During the third quarter earnings call, Elon updated us on the Semi and said it's as practical as it gets. He didn't get too wild with new features and flashy design tweaks, but he focused on refining even the smallest details in the Semi system. They rolled out a fresh batch of upgrades specifically designed to enhance safety and reduce fatigue. The standout, advanced anti-rollover software. Now, that might seem like an old problem, but let's be real. Rollover incidents happen way too often. By improving these overlooked aspects, Tesla is tackling everyday issues that actually have major consequences, making the Semi safer and more reliable. It's these seemingly small updates that add up to a huge impact on safety and driver well-being, giving us a safer road for everyone. Most folks have heard of the Tesla Semi's famous regenerative braking system, but get this. It's been seriously upgraded. This advanced system now works hand-in-hand with Tesla's stability control and braking features, built to prevent a dangerous issue that big rigs often face, and that's jackknifing. The situation of jackknifing happens when the trailer swings out at an angle to the cab, almost like a pocket knife that folds in on itself. It's one of those scary moments that no trucker wants, and it can cause some pretty big accidents, putting both the driver and everyone else at road on the risk. Tesla's new anti-rollover software in the Semi steps in to solve this problem. It keeps the vehicle steady and in control, especially during emergency braking or on steep downhill drives. The system helps keep both the trailer and the cab in line, providing a smoother, safer experience for the driver and everyone on the road. So, how exactly does the anti-jackknifing software work? Good question. Tesla's anti-jackknife system works alongside Tesla's regenerative braking and advanced electronic stability control to keep everything running smoothly. It's completely different from the normal brake systems of diesel engines. It's a genius system that helps manage the truck's speed by converting kinetic energy back to electricity, which then gets stored in the battery. Not only does this improve the truck's overall efficiency, but it also reduces the reliance on traditional brakes that can overheat, especially during long downhill stretches. Put simply, instead of letting all that energy get wasted as heat when you hit the brakes, it's put to good use. The energy gets recycled back into the battery, reducing the strain on your brakes, and here's the kicker. It keeps them from overheating, which is a big deal, especially for diesel trucks that are notorious for brake overheating when fully loaded. In fact, studies by the Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, show that vehicles with regenerative braking can reduce brake wear by up to 40%. So you're not just extending the life of your brakes, you're keeping things cool and collected even when rolling downhill with a heavy load. Next up is the electronic stability control system. Think of it as your super smart co-pilot, always keeping an eye on every move your truck makes. ESC is constantly monitoring your driving dynamics and steps in to keep everything stable and secure. In fact, this system can reduce the risk of fatal rollover accidents by over half when a vehicle collides with a big truck. That's a pretty big deal. Now, let's imagine you're caught in an emergency situation. ESC automatically adjusts the brake pressure on every wheel, helping to prevent a complete loss of control. It's like having this invisible hand that guides you back to safety. And when you're driving a big rig with a trailer, ESC ensures that the trailer stays perfectly aligned with the cab, cutting down the chances of a rollover. It's about keeping you, the driver, steady, safe, and on the road. For example, PepsiCo's fleet management report shows that the frequency of brake overheating problems has plummeted by an impressive 80% since they integrated Tesla semis into their operations. Plus, incidents of rollovers have virtually disappeared, proving just how effective this software is at maintaining vehicle stability. It's not just a minor tweak either, it's a major leap forward for road safety. Knowing your truck has such advanced features gives you confidence behind the wheel. It's like having a vigilant co-pilot watching your back, making it easier to handle those tricky situations. How Tesla Semi is ready to revolutionize 2025. All right, starting with the basics, Tesla Semi is not just another electric truck. It's built to tackle the toughest challenges in the logistics and transportation industry. Think of it as the future of long-haul trucking, but with all the muscle that you'd expect from Tesla. With a range of up to 500 miles on just one charge, it's clear that this truck means business. For a Class 8 truck, that's the heaviest category of trucks, by the way, and that's pretty impressive. It's a feat that even some of Tesla's biggest critics didn't think was possible. Now, for those skeptics out there who might be like, 500 miles? That sounds too good to be true. Tesla claims have been consistently backed up by real-world tests. In fact, DHL tested the truck and they said that it really does deliver that 500-mile range. This marks a key turning point for Tesla as it moves closer to its official release next year. Now, you might be asking yourself, what makes this truck stand out? Well, it's not about just the long range. Semi's all about efficiency, too. Tesla says the Semi consumes less than 1.6 kilowatt hours of electricity a mile. Put in that perspective, traditional diesel trucks consume a lot more fuel for the same distance. This massive improvement in fuel efficiency could cut costs by up to half. For businesses relying on trucks like these for deliveries, that's a potential of $200,000 in savings every year, giving you a return on investment in as little as 24 months. The journey to the Tesla Semi's full-scale production hasn't exactly been smooth. Initially, Tesla planned to roll out the Semi in 2019, but there were a few delays along the way. However, production is now officially underway. Tesla set up a pilot assembly line near its Gigafactory in Nevada, and construction's underway for a second plant. That's a big deal because by next year, Tesla plans to produce up to 50,000 Semis annually. That's a lot of trucks, enough to make a pretty noticeable impact on the trucking industry. And it doesn't stop there. Tesla is already thinking about expanding its reach beyond the US. Elon hinted that the Semi could be coming to Europe too. To make that happen, Tesla's already showcased modified versions of the truck at Germany's IAA show, ensuring that the Semi complies with European regulations. Tesla's committed to scaling production and ensuring that the Semi is available to global markets by 2025. The big players in logistics are already on board. Major companies like UPS, Pepsi, Walmart, and Cisco have pre-ordered the Semi, with UPS making the biggest order of 125 trucks. But it's not just about buying the truck. UPS is working closely with Tesla to optimize Semi for U.S. roads, analyzing route data, and adjusting performance to maximize efficiency. This kind of collaboration shows that these big companies aren't just jumping on the Tesla bandwagon, they're betting on it as a long-term cost savings investment. UPS, in particular, has already committed to using alternative fuels and advanced technologies. In fact, back in 2016, UPS pledged that 16% of their new trucks would use alternative fuels. And the Semi fits perfectly into that vision, offering big-time savings on fuel costs and contributing to a greener future for logistics. Now you might be answering, why would any company want to buy this truck? The reason's pretty straightforward. It's all about cutting costs and boosting efficiency. Breaking that down, the Semi's 500 range and its ultra-low energy consumption means companies can save big on diesel costs. Tesla estimates that businesses could save up to 200 Gs a year per truck in fuel costs over 2 years, and that's a pretty tempting offer for businesses looking to cut costs. And with diesel prices continuing to rise, the Semi's energy efficiency is a game changer. It not only helps reduce fuel costs, but also contributes to the growing push towards sustainables in the logistics sector. As more companies look to cut their carbon footprints, the Semi could be the truck that helps them do just that, while also keeping more money in their pockets. One of the most exciting possibilities for the Semi is something called platooning. This is where multiple trucks drive in a convoy, with ones behind following the lead truck, reducing air drag and improving overall fuel efficiency. Think of it like a high-tech train, but on wheels. Not only does platooning have the potential to save even more fuel, but it can reduce the number of drivers needed, helping address that current driver shortage. Tests in Europe have already shown that platooning works, and Tesla's looking to bring this technology to America soon. When that happens, it could revolutionize the way we transport goods across the country. Of course, it's not just about the truck itself. Tesla knows how to make these trucks work. It just needs the infrastructure to keep them up and running. That's why they've partnered with major clients like Anheuser-Busch and UPS to develop on-site charging stations. These hubs will be designed to make sure the semis have quick and reliable access to charging, ensuring they stay on the road as much as possible. So, whether you're a tech enthusiast, a logistics professional, or just somebody curious about the future of transportation, the Semi is definitely one to watch. It might just be the spark that lights up the whole EV revolution in trucking. With the introduction of tow-friendly superchargers and the anti-jackknifing system, what other innovations do you want to see in future Tesla vehicles? We'd be happy if you let us know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. We hope you'll experience the utmost relaxation after watching this episode. And if you did, hit that like button and join the Tesla Car World community by subscribing to our channel. Hit the notification bell icon to stay tuned for any fantastic videos coming your way. Your feedback and time are highly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon. Until then, stay safe, take care, and God bless.